Hello everyone, Espurr here. Now, what do we have today? We have a game on Rainmaker Museum. We're watching the Squiffer. Now, looking at the teams, I will mention that the Squiffer needs to be painting for their roller. Their team right now is a bit weak on paint, whereas the enemy team is really strong on paint. So that Squiffer needs to make sure that the roller has enough paint to operate, because if they don't do that, they will basically be down a player the entire game. Because the roller just can't do anything. Let's see. Aside from that, I should mention that the people in blue, the Squiffer's team, are on a team, so they should have voice calls and all that stuff. Now, let's see how things go. Squiffer goes to the left. They fish for some picks. That's fine, I guess. Nice double. Let's see if your team takes advantage of that pretty well. You don't need to be up here. For one, actually, where is the stringer? The stringer should not be here. Okay. The stringer needs to be in plat. Needs to be where you were, where the Squiffer was. The stringer should not be there. That's where like the dually should be. Let's see. Anyways, so you're trying to pop this. This is a fair time to grab. Not anymore. Not anymore. There are people on the left, and if you do grab, you need to either hold, or you need to not grab at all. I'd recommend not grabbing, but you do grab, and you do dive, and because there are two people on the left, you died. And because someone tried helping you, they got a pick, but they died themselves. And because two people were down, that left the rest of your team to be attacked, and everyone died. Moral of the story: you should not have grabbed over there, because there would be there were people that would be poised to rush you if you did try to score. Now let's see what happens here. You're painting. No, you're fishing for picks. That's fine, but you do need to paint right now. I don't think you realize how important you are to the roller right now. Yeah. If you, instead of grabbing, if you just let your stringer grab and you were to paint for the roller, I think that they would have been able to go in, and they would have been able to get at least one more kill before they died. There we go. You need to get out. You need to get out. Oh. Yeah, you were in danger of dying to the rainmaker explosion. I don't know if you realized, or maybe you did, but you just realized it too late. Anyways, your stringer needs help. Where's the stringer? They're behind you. Yeah, that stringer needs to realize they need to be on plat. I'm only commenting about stringer because they're on your team, so they might listen to this as well. You need to be with your team. Yeah, you're the support, but you're also your paint. I say the stringer should be grabbing, and you should be painting. Luckily, because you're by your teammates, they were able to help you out when you're getting pushed, and killed the guy. Anyways, you have two choices. You can either wait here or you can dive in. What you cannot do is be indecisive. If you want to dive in, you have to just do it. You have to have just gone in and with no hesitation accepted I'm going to die and just squeeze out those few points. That's if you want to dive in. What you could have done instead is you could have waited for your teammates to get back up there, because they would have gotten back up there. They would have been able to help you. And I think that is the better play. Assuming you don't get immediately rushed. But that's not what you did. So I will say this. Don't go in immediately when you're holding the rainmaker, because that will just get you killed. Unless there's like people in front of you. And sometimes it's fine to dive the rainmaker. In fact, most times it's fine to dive the rainmaker, as long as you're getting points. As long as like you're pushing in for like a purpose. Let's see. Like suicide pushes are fine. Actually, I shouldn't say most times you dive the rainmaker is a good thing. There's a fair amount of times where it's not a good thing. Anyways, you get that guy. Someone is on mid. They are dead. Okay. That was not a good time to grab. I will mention, if you want to grab, grabbing the rainmaker makes it harder to win the fight. No, this is not the time to push in. Your teammates are not ready. Your fight has not been won, and you're going to die. So, I will mention this. When you're grabbing the rainmaker and trying to push, You need to make sure your team is ready to push. How do you know when your teammates are ready to push? Well, has the fight been won yet? Has your teammates won the fight yet? And more importantly, are they pushed up themselves? Because at that moment, your teammates had not won the fight yet, and they were not pushed up yet. Therefore, you had to help them win that fight, and help them win the fight, and therefore, once you help them win the fight, they can help you push up. Anyways, not grab. I did not mean to say grab mid pop. Anyways, that's a scary crab tank. You gotta try to deal with that. What is that arrow spray doing? Okay. Luckily, the charge is looking at you. Yeah, they're looking at you and your teammate, which means, more importantly, they're not looking at that rainmaker, which means that rainmaker is able to score a fair amount. Look, they get up to 16 because you were distracting the charger. Granted, I don't think that. I mean, you were there when you were there. Unfortunate. Let's see. We know the rainmaker is diving to a checkpoint. Luckily, because there's a checkpoint, they're gonna have to pop again, which means it's gonna take a bit longer. Your teammate took those two guys out. This is not the time to grab. This is not the time to grab. And I'll tell you why. You know there's someone to the left. You should know this because your roller just died. They died when they killed two people. Which means that, there is someone else to the left. Therefore, if you grab it, there is a very good chance you're just going to get rushed from the left. And we also don't know where that, we'll assume that everyone's on the left. But at the same time, it's not always safe to make that assumption. So, someone might be on mid. Yeah, the air spray's on mid, the charger's on left. The charger can easily try to kill you the stringer's now dead, the charger has a shot charge, they should kill you. But your teammate dives them. What I'll also say here is you grab the rainmaker, and what was your next plan? You couldn't push out. You technically can't push left because, Charger's dead, but Air spray dives in and takes you out. Yeah. You really want to make sure that before you grab, the fight is won. Because the rainmaker is not good for winning fights. It's very good at stalling. It's very good at that. But it is very bad at winning. Not very bad, but it's kind of bad at winning fights. Your main weapon tends to be better at that. Now let's see. All you need to do here is stall. You notice there's a guy there. You pick him off. That's nice. You know there's a charger to the left because you see the laser. Now you realize. Now let's see. All you need to do is not push. I guess you can be here, but this is still kind of dangerous. You don't need to be up here. All you need to do is just make sure that they can't pop it. And if they do, just don't die and you'll be okay. You guys did not need to grab. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, you did. You did because your teammate died, and then they left the rainmaker there. Therefore, you guys had to grab. Anyways, I think the biggest takeaway from this game is that when you are trying to, when it comes to deciding when to pop the or grab the rainmaker, you need to think: have we won the fight yet? Because that's the most important question to answer. If you have not won your fight yet, then it is not time to grab the rainmaker. If you have won the fight yet, if your team has won the fight already, then it is time. Then you can push. Then you can do all the cool stuff and win the game. But if you don't do that, you'll just die. And that's exactly what we saw here. Anyways, that'll be it for today. See you guys.